Hi everyone, Instructor Chanda here. Thank you for tuning into Confidence Reloaded. This video is going to touch on the recent stabbing at the Walmart in Traverse City, Michigan that left 11 people wounded. It was a random act of violence, and because of a concealed carry permit holder, things could have been far worse. But one concealed carry permit holder stepped in and stopped the attacker. So kudos to the veteran. I believe his name is Mr. Perry, but kudos to that veteran for exercising his right to bear arms and for exercising responsible gun ownership to save the lives of possible other victims at the Walmart that day. This is why I'm an advocate for responsible concealed carry. It's not about living in fear. It's about being prepared. If your state allows it, I highly encourage that you look into getting your permit. Once you look into getting your permit, get trained, because getting the permit is just the first step. You have to get trained so that you're proficient with the use of that firearm. It's not just a one and done situation. There's a lot of training that is involved. So once you get your permit, get the training, you also have to learn the law, because ignorance of the law is not a defense. But once you get your permit, you then have the ability to be your own first responder. Because I believe in the story, it took law enforcement 3 minutes, which doesn't sound like a long time, but imagine if the veteran was not there with his firearm to then stop more potential victims. How many more people would have been wounded? Think about that. Now, you're probably thinking, well, I live in a state where I can't conceal carry. I can't get my permit. Or I don't like guns. I'm not an advocate for concealed carry. I don't like guns. Whatever your reason is, at the end of the day, I just want you to be safe. So there are other options out there for you that are non-firearms, such as pepper spray. You can get tactical tools such as there's pins out there, tactical pins. You can get knives. You can get a baseball bat, keep it in the car. There's different things that you can have in the car, but more specifically on your person, you can have the knife. There's an item called Kubaton. There's different things out there. I'm not going to touch on that in too much detail because I will be putting out a more detailed video. But just to plant the seeds, think of those options as well if you are not someone that is a big fan of firearms. So, you probably heard the term situational awareness. Situational awareness, at the end of the day, it's about being aware of your surroundings. Situational awareness is your first line of defense. You want to make sure that wherever you go, whatever establishment that you may visit, whether it's a restaurant, maybe you're pulling into the gas station, know your exits. Pay attention to people, pay attention to their behavior. Just make sure that you are paying attention to everything and everyone. Trust your instincts. That little thing that they say, trust your instincts, trust your gut feeling. It's there for a reason. So make sure that you're using it. It's not about being paranoid. It's about being prepared. So make sure that you're staying aware. So stay vigilant and stay prepared. So I'll just leave you with these few parting words. Whether it's your firearm, some type of tool, or your awareness, just make sure that you're being the protector. You're not being paranoid. You're not just being just a bystander of it all. You're being aware. You're staying sharp. You're paying attention. So at the end of the day, stay sharp, stay safe, stay vigilant, and remember, if you haven't already, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to receive more educational and empowerment videos with Instructor Chanda. Thank you for tuning in.